Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today I have for you a rather small coin hoard to look at. All right, so we're not going to open all these. Did anyone else just feel like we're under one of those big starships in Star Wars, like the Imperial ships, and you're flying under it? It's really big. All right, that was probably just me. So, anyway, let us move on to the matter at hand today, which is I have a bunch of really awesome medieval coins from France, and they're all from something known as the Montlebeau Hoard, of course. At least I didn't start out by saying bonjour, right? I mean, that's all right. So what's cool is, first of all, these labels are kind of fun. This is almost like a metallic finish label that they have here with their medieval crest, and they say the hoard name on them. And I happen to have a dealer friend in Europe, in France, who was a part of this hoard, and I was able to get quite a few of these. And what's fun is there are quite a lot of different designs and styles on these guys. Now, most of them are going to be the 1 dinar. I say dinar, dinar, so denier. The correct pronunciation will be told to me by somebody else. I'm certain of that. And it's interesting because, it's almost a play on denarii, right? So the word over the years has changed into something different. These are all going to be right around 1 gram of silver. So what's fascinating is that you look at how absolutely thin these coins are. And they get them in the holder still, but just look at the thinness of that. This one is actually 0.79 grams, authentic from the hoard. They have a time period that they're produced, and then a lot of these are under a feudal system, so they have the different makers. This one actually does have a portrait on it, which is kind of a nice one. These guys are collected like some U.S. coins, with the strike being one of the most important parts. So as an example, this coin here, I would price higher than the first one we looked at, because the strike on the first one was not quite as clear. And not just the strike itself, it has to do with the way the entire coin looks, the way it was carved, the overall quality. It's going to vary widely. So your technical grade is one thing, but really, really what people are looking at is to say, hey, how nice of a strike is that? So most of them have the cross crest in the middle, and a lot of them will have another design on the opposite side. Take a look here. This one is the Priori of Sauvigny. Okay, we'll take a closer look there. This one also has a portrait, but you can see that part of the design from the other side is literally crossing out the guy's face. So, when you have a piece of silver that's that thin, it's going to be really hard to get a strong strike with a lot of relief without some other problems on the other side. All right, well, this one's kind of fun because, I think Richard the Lionheart, if not being a famous person, has a name that, would make someone want to think that they're a famous person. So this one is Richard the Lionheart. These are things that it would take me just forever to try to identify if these weren't already certified. It's a very, very specialized field. Most of these are probably going to be priced in the $75 to $100 range. Here's another one of Abbey, the Abbey of St. Martial from the Hoard, and that's the one that's got kind of a nice portrait on it. Not as nice as the first one we saw, but still overall really nice. And there are actually a few other coins in the group that don't actually say the Hoard on them, but I'm going to have to get some clarification on these ones. because they were all in the same group. They have that same crested label. France dinar 1271 to 1296. Nevers, Nivelle, Robert de Flanders. Okay, so all I can think of is Ned Flanders, but this one's got a cool shield with what looks to be a griffin or something on the center. And once again, you get the cross in the center. All those blobby things on the outside, that's all actually lettering. So these guys, this one's fun. This symbol is the raised hand. It's hard to tell because that cross is in the middle. But think Hunger Games, they've got their hands, kind of like this. My hand's too close to the camera, but that's the look with the thumb, the two fingers, and the other fingers down. And the cross on the other side. There are a couple larger pieces, and so they're about twice the size. So this is a one gross. So what's interesting is that was the G is basically double of the regular one, and so instead of 1 gram, it's about 2 grams. Louis II de Malais, and this is actually a lion wearing like a crested helmet. This big tall crest on the top. The lettering is just a little bit more refined on this bigger piece, and the cross is really strong on this one with nice lettering all the way around. And then you have a 2G, so that's going to be double the size of the 1G. And of course, physically they look almost like exactly the same size. You can tell because this is a bit bigger than the quarter. This is a bit smaller than a $50, maybe about the size of a $50. And also it has the exact same symbolism on it with the crested lion and then the lettering. And then I just want to look at how thin. Let's look at it from the other side, how thin this guy is. You can see all that space between the coin and the edge. Those are designed to hold the coin in place. You can just see it has a lot of extra space on there. It's a nice looking coin. Pretty neat stuff. So the 1Gs and 2Gs, they're probably about double the price respectively of I can't talk today, of the dinars. So anyway, these guys, I'll tell you what, it's a fun group, and I'm so excited to have them. We're going to probably put some in the store, maybe some on eBay, some on the website, but it should give us some entertainment for years to come. And we'll go through them, and we're going to have to sort out all these different feudals and lords and rulers and see exactly what we have there. So all in all, I think we got about 150 of them or so. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.